Hold on. Oh, shit.
Now it's the power speed combo. William DeJesus. Swings here and blasts one left field.
Come on.
That one back.
Let's go.
Gone. His 47th home run of the season. It's 1-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
First and second, 2 down. And now for the Twins, William DeJesus. He's already homered here in this one. Here's a swing.
Let's go.
Left field, and he knew it. A gigantic blast. His second home run of the game, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 4-3. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
Singy, this was a mammoth home run, over 460 feet, according to StatCast.
You know, Boog, there are only maybe 20 or so guys in the game that can hit a baseball that far, and it's absolutely crazy it's even that many.
One gone, runner at first. And now the batter is Carson Kelly. On the ground to third. DeJesus to second. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. 1 run, 2 hits. 1 was a home run. No errors and no one left on. On to inning number 4. And we are tied 4-4. One out, runner at second. William DeJesus, the next Twin up to hit. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass, looking for the sac bunt. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has.
There's a swing and a drop.
Oh, dropping.
And that one hops the wall. Run comes in from second, and it's 6-4. It's a double. Third hit of the night for him.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and whipped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
One down. Now it's the DH, Royce Lewis.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
Runner breaks for third. Ball misses. Throw to third. Save.
Well, maybe he thought he should have gone for a triple instead of a double and just decided, I'm going to take third this way. Definitely using his legs to his advantage right here.
The pitch. And that's ball 4.
Take your base.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
The first baseman.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. 0-1. On the ground to first. Could be 2. Throws to second for 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do. Now at the plate, William DeJesus. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now if it did.
Work ahead.
That one ripped.
Dropping.
And It's off the wall. One run is in safely with a double, his second of the day.
Wastes no time there. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. Here's Royce Lewis. Three-two. The other way. And that's down. A base hit.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the ball straight to it. That's great work right there.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, bases loaded. Here's Byron Buxton. 2 outs. That one hit to right. He's got it, and that is that. So digging in, William DeJesus.
The third baseman, William DeJesus.
In the air, out towards left center. Taveras makes the catch, and that'll do it. But they go deep twice in the inning, both solo.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts one game at a time. Taking the first of 4, that means...
Man at second with 1 away. And now here is William DeJesus. That one down the line. Young tossed the first. That's it out. So up next, William DeJesus. That one fouled off. DeJesus, a former All-Star, only 18 years old, and he's driven in double-digit runs over his last 10 games. This one in the air. Puts it away for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate.
1 out, base is empty. Here's Josh Young. That's to third. Throws to first in time.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Base is empty, 1 away. And next for Minnesota, William DeJesus.
William DeJesus.
Base knock center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side. And the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here goes the runner. Bounced out to short. Seager fires over to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Man in scoring position with 2 away. And now Carlos Santana. On the ground to the left. Over to Lowe, and that'll do it. 2 outs, runner at first. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. Bounce to the left side. Throw on to Santana, and Garcia is out. And back at Globe Life Field, all set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, William DeJesus, and a pitch. This to third, and that one handled. Gets it to first. First out in the top of the 8th. 5-1 is how it is.
Hold on.
Here's the rookie third baseman, William DeJesus. Swinging it well in the series so far. He's 5 for 9. On the ground, out to short. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. And that is the third. And at first, here's Nathaniel Lowe. And the pitch. On the ground to third, might be 2. Goes to second for 1, and that's 2.
The 5-4-3 double play is a gem in baseball, and how can you not appreciate the skill and practice it takes to make this look so easy? Great work by the infield.
William DeJesus, the next twin up to hit. Grounded out his first time. Fly ball down the line. Garcia sizes this one up. Brings it in. And that is that. And now it's going to be William DeJesus. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Ground ball up the middle. Sizzling on its way to the outfield. Buxton headed for the plate. He'll score, and they take a 2-run lead.
Just so sound in his mechanics. It's against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
First and second, no outs. Here's Royce Lewis. Swings it. Misses, struck him. Out.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it. Affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Slider got him for strike 3.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
Swing and a miss, and that is that. 1 run. Man at first with 1 gone. Ezekiel Duran stepping in for the Rangers. On the ground, could be 2. DeJesus feeds to second, out there. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there.
William DeJesus, the next twin up to hit. 1 for 3. And that one hammered. That's back there. Going, gone. He'll touch them all. His 49th home run of the season. It's 4-0.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort and left. We've grown to expect him to just roll in the games and simply close them out easily, and he's made it look very
So 1 out, nobody on. Now here is William DeJesus. Swings and misses. Strike 1.
Part of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's out number 2.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the...
We go to the bottom of the first. Here's the left fielder, Wyatt Langford. Bounce to third. Throw on to Santana. One up, one down.
Batting second, the first baseman, Nathaniel Lowe.
2 outs, nobody on. William DeJesus, the next twin up to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. To third, Young. On to first. That's out number 3. Offense held it. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's Josh Young. Comes the 2-2. Tapped softly on the ground. 1 at second. On to Santana, 2. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. 3 innings complete. It's the Rangers 3 and the Twins 1. And we're back. All set for the top of the 6th. Here's a big power threat. William DeJesus. The pitch. Drilled to right, way back there, and that is gone. And that should quiet this home crowd. Home run number 50 on the year. It's 3-2. Singy, that's his 50th career homer.
50 might not sound like a huge number, but it's a nice little milestone that a lot of guys don't get to. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
So digging in, William DeJesus. He's already homered in this game. The pitch. And a foul ball.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
And here it comes. Lined, and that's a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the...
Runner on the go. In the air, right field. Garcia heads after it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down. One down. So up next for Minnesota, Jose Miranda. Runner takes off. Turn on and miss. Go to second. Out there. And the inning is... And your final score, 5. So up next, William DeJesus.
William DeJesus.
Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Hard hit, right side. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. So 2 away with nobody on. Next for the Padres, Jackson Merrill. On the ground. Wow, nice play. To first. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
William DeJesus will hit next. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. That's hard hit in the line. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Here's the third baseman, William DeJesus. The wind of the pitch. Swings, fouls it off, and he breaks his bat. Cronenworth makes the play, and there's one away. So first and second with 2 outs. William DeJesus, the next to hit. Just missed.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with a mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
With the tying run at the plate, you're in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swung on, belted. Merrill on the move, heading back. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. 1 run's in. Throw is high and over his head. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Here's Royce Lewis, trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. And there's a base hit to the left. The tying run is in to score from third. It's 5-5.
Well, that at bat had a lot of pressure riding on it, so really great job.
Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. David Peralta at the plate. On the ground to third. Whips it across. That's out number 2.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And a pitch. In the air, right field. Peralta coming on. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Manny Machado up to the plate. Winning run stands at second. That's to third. Finds his way through, base hit. Heading for the plate. Across is the winning run, and the Padres walk it off in the 11th. One gone, runner at first. Now, William DeJesus.
William DeJesus.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. King in his 5th season, 28 years old. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. That one is absolutely belted way back there. And it's caught just in front of the wall.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes.
Luis Ariz stands in. Man at second. On the ground to the left. DeJesus. Zips it across. That's 1 out in the bottom of the 2nd.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can...
William DeJesus, the next twin up to hit. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. And first offering is fouled off.
Here's an opportunity. If you're going to get back in this game, you have to take advantage of this situation. This feels like their chance.
And the righty deals. Fought off foul. And the right-hander deals, gets a piece, and stays alive.
Hey, be patient. Stay back. Get your pitch. Let's go.
Ground ball could be 2. 1 at second, over to first, safe.
Good arm side run and sink on that pitch right there. Got inside on him and got him to bounce into that out.
Here's Royce Lewis. Right-hander kicks, deals. Runner on the move. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Twin strand. So digging in, William DeJesus. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The pitch. Check swing. He held up. And that's ball 1.
Just missing off the plate there according to the umpire, and out there on the mound maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
2-2.
In the dirt, but kept close. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Kicks and deals. Got him. And there's 2 down.
Well, big power guy right there.
Back here in San Diego, here's the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. That's to third, DeJesus. Sends it to first. 1 away, bottom of the 6th. So up next, William DeJesus. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Take a rip here. We need you. Let's go.
Fouled off. He was late. The tying run at the plate. That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. Got him swinging. Now it's going to be Luis Arias. 2 down, nobody on. It's softly on the ground, left side. Throw on to Santana. That ends the inning. 4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire
bear with me, okay?
Base is empty, one away. William DeJesus, the next Twin up to hit.
DeJesus.
Lifted in the air, right field. Peralta settles under this one, hauls it in for the out, and there's 2 away. And now for the Twins, William DeJesus. This guy, one of the best contact men in the sport as well. Outstanding on the defensive end. Close one, doesn't get the call, and that is ball 1. Right through there for a strike. That's out to center field. Merrill settles under it. And that quickly 2 away. So the batting order turns over. Luis Ariz stands in. Left-hand hitter waits. Bounce to third. DeJesus fires to second for 1. On to Santana, 2. But 2 runs for him, and they jump ahead. We played 4. It's the Padres 3 and the Twins 1. And next for Minnesota, William DeJesus.
William DeJesus.
And first offering is fouled off. The Padres leading by 5 here in the top half of inning number 7. Out to short, Kim. Whips it to first. And there's 2 away. They've got a potent lineup. Man at first. So up next for Minnesota, William DeJesus. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1. Nobody out, runner at first. On the ground right side, and it's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Making some noise here, trying to give themselves a chance. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds finds a hole.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. Jose Miranda, the next twin up to hit.
Well, the stage has been set for this offense, Boog. It's all about creating opportunities, and this is one of them right here.
Base hit. 1 run is in. Now a second crosses the plate, and now just a 2-run deficit.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want.
This is why they turn to him to close out.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Here's some real power at the plate. William DeJesus. That one packed up the middle, and it gets through. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. The throw in, and that's a double.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
2 on, 1 out. Royce Lewis, the next twin up to hit. Laser could be extra bases. 1 runs in. A second scores as well. It's 2-0. And he's got a double.
Well, he wasn't afraid to hit with 2 strikes. I think he choked up a little bit.
Next to hit, William DeJesus. He's a guy who does it all. And that one is lifted in the air. Nootbaar moves under it. And there's 1 away. Here's Nolan Gorman. No outs. Runner on second. And a sac bunt here. Rolls across the diamond. Out on the sac bunt.
That's a good piece of hitting right there.
So 2 on with 2 away. Digging in, William DeJesus. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Traffic on the bases with 1 already in here in the second game of the series. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Here comes Buxton flying around third. He scores, and it's now a 2-run game. So 2 down. Here's Royce Lewis. Here comes a pitch. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner around third. Fires to the plate. It's offline, and he scores. And they trail by 1.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. So 2 outs with runners on the corners. And now Jose Miranda. 2 on, 2 outs. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they do get the out. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. Right-handed reliever. Bounce to the left side. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. And he's going to make it to first, and we'll see how they score it. Now the third baseman, William DeJesus. This guy with big-time power and an elite defender. Swings through that. Plenty of offense in this one, Siggy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense.
Win. Off-balance feed, there's 1. On to Goldschmidt. That's 2.
Now back.
So the lineup flips over. Mason Wynn digs in now. To third, DeJesus. throws to first in time.
Now batting, the center fielder.
William DeJesus, the next twin up to hit. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the base.
Off balance feet, there's one. To first, double play. Nicely done.
As a former player watching.
13-6 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show.
Bear with me for a second, guys, okay? Alright, yeah, sorry about this. Alright. Yeah, I'm kind of losing a lot of games right now.
Man at
Batting
first,
third.
and here is
The third
William
baseman.
We're down one.
DeJesus. Ground ball left side, could be two. Flips to second, that's one. Back to first, and that is a double play. William DeJesus, the
We're
next
up
twin
4-2.
up to hit. Now this one's cracked down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Well, these Twins doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boo. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
Hauls it in for the out. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. That one down the line, DeJesus. The throw to first, and that'll do it. So they make short work. William DeJesus, the next twin up to hit.
William DeJesus.
And first offering is fouled off. Thompson, 26 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2019. 1-1 there. And there's a ball. Already 3 runs across in the frame here in the third and final game of the series. That one fouled off, 2-2. Grounded to Gorman. They get the force, and that ends the inning. So digging in, William DeJesus. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. Wouldn't chase that time. The Twins up big in this one here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Up and in, and it's 2-0.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Can't glove it cleanly to second, and he's safe.
Well, with 2 outs, I'm thinking he had his mind on getting in the dugout so they could get to hitting. All it takes is just a little lapse in concentration. So now let's.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. Inning over. And now for the Twins, William DeJesus.
William DeJesus.
There's a swing and a drive. And that gets down in the corner. Lead runner around second. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Here's Royce Lewis. And he deals. Line drive. Base hit. 1 runs in. The second run scores, and they now lead by 9.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. Hooked around that pitch on the out.
A 12-8 final score in this one.
Oh, my man, no. Oh, my man, no. You hear my dog? He's sick. He's a big baby. Wait, wait. Come on, Milo. He's a big baby.
One out, runner at second.
Such
Stepping
a
in,
big baby.
long
You
ball
hear
threat, William
him?
DeJesus.
Such a big baby.
Foul ball there. We talk so much about how starting pitchers prepare for their starts. I talked with Max Fried, and one of the things he told me back in 19, he and Lucas Giolito started using MLB The Show to go over scouting reports. Throws to first in time.
Not a bad outcome in that spot.
So one out, nobody on. And next for Minnesota, William DeJesus. That one missed.
Ball one, no strike.
Up the middle. Whips it to first on
Save.
the run. And save. He busted it down the line for that infield single.
Did a nice job getting there. Good throw, but very difficult to get anybody on that one as far as you had to go and throw. You know?
Yeah, no question. Man at first with one gone. Royce Lewis, the next Twin up to hit. Snap throw to first.
No, he's
throws it away. Not in time. He's safe.
Hello. Quiet.
And that's in for a strike. DeJesus leads off second with one gone in the inning. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
That one missing inside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one drifts inside.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Carlos Santana waiting for a turn at the plate. That ball is
Oh.
foul, and the pressure is building.
Man, he almost caught that.
Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it. Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. Ground ball to first, could be 2. There's 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it. 2 outs, runner on first. So up next for Minnesota, William DeJesus. That's a laser base hit. Kelnick with a quick throw back in. They hold the runner at second, so another base hit could get us our first run in this one.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Fastball pretty much middle, and that's what you fall asleep dreaming about as a hitter. So no surprise he put a great swing on it. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
He dives, but he can't make the catch. He doesn't have a throw, and they can't get the out. 2 outs, bases full. And now for the Twins, Carlos Santana. And a swing and a miss. Huge strikeout there. William DeJesus now at the plate. This guy with light tower power. And that one fouled off.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Hard ground ball, base now.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Runner at first with 2 away. Here's Royce Lewis. Two outs. And there's ball 4.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Chop to the right side. Throw on to Olsen. That ends the inning and stops the... 1 down. Runner at first. Matt Olsen up to the plate. Payoff pitch. Puts a bunt down. Over to Castro for 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Man on second, 2 down. On the ground to third. And that is that. And next for Minnesota, William DeJesus. And that's a little bit high. Ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
The next offering misses. Now 2-0.
Really been able to slow down the game tonight with his at-bats, and the biggest one he's had so far, he doesn't look anxious at all.
It's soft down to third. Throws to first in time.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at-bat right there. Nice job.
One gone, runner at first. And the batter now, William DeJesus. And a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Breaking ball down and in. Did a nice job of just catching out in front. I like that he didn't spin off the ball by opening up that front hip too early.
Here's Royce Lewis. Lifted in the air now the left side, and that'll fall for a base hit. Here's the throw, and he's in there, and a run comes in to score.
Well, he comes through clutch with the RBI single. That was big. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff for base hit.
And that one is lifted in the air, and that'll fall for a base hit. In comes the runner from third. It's 2-0.
You know, I was watching his rounds during batting practice today. So impressed.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. So up next for Minnesota, William DeJesus. DeJesus, a former All-Star, hitting third in the lineup, and he's been touching home plate quite a bit lately, scoring 8 runs over the last 10 games. On the ground to first, could be 2. Over to Arcia, that's 1. Return throw to first, got him, double play, and base is empty with 2 away. Here's Sean Murphy. On the ground to third. Throw on to Santana. And the inning is over. 1 out, base is empty. And now for the Twins, William DeJesus. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Base is empty, one away here in the bottom of the sixth.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
He makes the catch, and there's Jorge Soler up at the plate. 2 down, nobody on. Trying to bunt his way on. Throw on to Santana. That ends the frame of the bunt attempt. So they even it up here as we head ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Twins, William DeJesus. The pitch. That one ripped left field. That's back there. And
Yo. Ay, coño, piñeta. Where you go, bro? Chilling. You still feel like you were like, oh no. Fuck that movie. He was like, oh no. Oh, she wrote to you?
Yeah, she was like, no text, no nothing, all day. She was like, noted. I was like, yo, for saying nice, you know.
Yeah, you could be nice.
You know, me for being nice, just to be nice, I was just like, you know what?
They're not full of pink. That was crazy, yo.
I'm ready right now, yo. Oh my gosh, I work tonight.
Oh, you do?
Shit, bro, fucking clean, bro.
Oh, yeah?
Hello? Hello?
Oh, yo, I was gonna tell you, no. No, no. He said, tiene la bola pink.
You mean like portray myself? Portray myself in songs that is denial?
No, no, no. No, no. Well done. No, no. Yeah, what you been up to all day? Mhm. You don't got the girls today, right?
Nah, I gotta go to work right now.
Uh, you still doing the route, right?
You know?
Uh, you heard. Tiene la bola pink.
Well, not pink.
Yo, your mom was wild, yo.
No way. My brother made some Chinese rice.
Oh, damn. Oh, your mom making the rice?
She made it, though.
Oh,
Nigga, she made it.
man. Damn. And bola pink. Ay, ay, Eita. I'm sorry, but I'm laughing because the way you laugh. Kaya
No,
bola
when
pink.
you saying it, you're doing it the exact way she would say,
Yeah.
empieza con loco, Yuri.
Oh man, she was wild, yo. My grandmother was
Oh,
wild.
man, I really that fucking smashing me, okay? That fucking thinking, bro.
You remember when? You remember when viejo when viejo tuvo Manny, like ten cuidado, las cobonas son afrentadas, le gusta meterle el dedito. And man started laughing. He's like, "Oh shit!" Oh man, I missed them.
Yeah, hold up, brother.
You were. Let me call you back. Can you fucking believe them like a damn fool? Oh, tie-in, right?
53rd homer of the year. It's 4-3. One pitch, one
Okay.
swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen. bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get. Well, you take a tie ball game into the ninth on the road. You know that you've got some work to do. You got to score, but then you've also got to get 3 outs in the bottom.
What happened?
William
Batting
DeJesus,
third,
the next
the third
twin up to
baseman.
hit.
William DeJesus.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Elder, an all-star a season ago. He features a sinker, a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. That one hammered left field, back there. Saved by the that one. A massive home run. His 54th home run of the season, and we're all square. It's 2-2. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing.
Man at second here with 2 away. Sean Murphy next up for the Braves. 2 outs. Ground ball left side. To first. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. And next for Minnesota, William DeJesus.
William DeJesus.
Hit hard on the ground to short. That's the 3rd out.
Come on.
Twins wind up stranded. Runner at third, 2 gone. Now it's the second baseman, Ozzie Albies. 2 outs. This to third, DeJesus. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. So up next for Minnesota, William DeJesus. He's already homered here in this one. There's a line drive to left field. Kelman hauls it in, and there's 1 away. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this, base is empty, 1 away, and now for the Twins, William DeJesus. Ripped to third and caught.
That's what you got to have at the hot corner. Cat-like reflexes. Line drive caught by the third baseman as he dives. Terrific play. This is a huge win to take this.
Bear with me, all right?